We are Julia and Sven with our dog Felix, constant world travelers. And this week's video marks off the start of our big trip all across Scandinavia, and we will start it off with one of the most beautiful but also dangerous hikes ever. So without further ado, let's go!
Welcome to a new adventure. We are already on our way to Hamburg, where we will exchange our red car to a big camper van. On this trip we will not travel with Daisy, but with a newer version of her, a T6 bus, and we are super excited to explore Norway with it.
This is our home on wheels for the next 2 weeks, a T6 bus, basically a newer version of Daisy, and we will travel with it all across Scandinavia, going all the way up north to Norway, and we will give you a detailed van tour in another video. And right now we have to rearrange all of our stuff in here because we just threw everything in here, and now we need to find some spaces for all of our things so that we can have a hassle-free travel with this bus. Still not perfect, but much better already. Let's keep going.
The first coffee is already a disaster.
Look at it. It's not that easy like our coffee machine, obviously.
Or maybe you just don't know how to handle a French press.
No, I know how to handle one French press, but this one was very stubborn.
So our plan for the next 2.5 weeks is to travel all the way up to northern Norway, and at the Lofoten we will go to Sweden, then travel all the way back down again, and on the way back to Germany we will also cross Denmark. I think in total we will make around 7,000 kilometers. This is a lot.
This is so far, but there will be so many nice spots, it will be all worth it.
Fingers crossed for good weather. Even in summer there's lots of rain in Norway.
Quick stop at the beach here in Denmark. To get to our starting point in Norway, we have to take a ferry from Denmark. We already drove around 500 kilometers from Hamburg to get here, and now we will take the ferry. I think it drives around 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
And it was 200 euros, but we booked kind of last minute. You can get it cheaper if you book in advance.
Yeah.
Felix has to stay alone in the car. Dogs are not permitted on deck, but the ride isn't that long, 2 hours. I think he will be better in here than on the loud boat. Cheers to our trip!
Cheers. We are in Norway! And now we have to go 2 more hours to get to our sleeping spot for the night, and we found this one on Park for night.
Camp spot for the night!
Yep. We are already a little bit sleepy, as you can see. It's still light outside, but it's almost midnight. It's crazy.
It's super cozy in here, and in a minute we will just put the bed down and sleep up there.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how this will go. And preparing everything in here was so easy, because in Daisy we usually have to move stuff from the back to the front to be able to sleep in it in the car, but here
we can just keep it like that,
yeah.
and we can sleep up there. We never did that before.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. That was easy.
Good night.
And how do you get up?
I think I would just put my feet on the... Ah!
Where did he go? He disappeared.
Felix? Wo bist du? Hey Felix! Hallo! Hey, willst du auch hoch?
Nope,
You wanna get up here?
This is our cozy tent. Looks so nice.
Yes, it is a good one. Good morning from the bus.
We slept pretty good on the tent up here, but it was a bit difficult to fall asleep. But I think that's normal for us. Whenever we sleep the first night in a van, also in Daisy, we just can't fall asleep. But this is our view now, right in the forest. Before we left on the trip, I prepared some raspberry overnight oats. So for the first few days we got some breakfast. First things first, filling up our water tank.
Usual van life stuff.
How cool is that? This is just a random parking lot and there are free toilets and showers. Just to give you a little tour. Normal toilet, but it's free. In Germany that would cost something.
In Germany it would stink as well. This one doesn't stink.
Yeah. And over here we got a shower.
That is crazy. That's a big deal for us van lifers without a shower. Okay, we have an outdoor shower, but this one is warm.
And we read online that these toilets and showers are basically everywhere across the country. So yeah, just install this app, Pack for Night. We also use it all the time, and there you can see where you can have a free shower or a shower for €1 or something like that.
We just invested in something very important for us, coffee. We just bought those mugs at a petrol station here in Norway. It's called Circle K and it's apparently the most common petrol station in whole Norway. And when you have these mugs, you can stop at any of those petrol stations and refill it for free. So we have basically a coffee flat rate or a tea flat rate, whatever we want. It was €40. I mean, that's a lot. If you consider how much a coffee at a petrol station costs, it adds up. So it's all worth it, I would say.
Cheers!
Cheers!
By the way, we have a new toy.
Yeah, we got a new toy, a new drone, but it's actually used. It's a used one.
Yeah, since the last one got stolen, we downgraded a little bit.
I mean, it's small, but it's very good, so we're happy to have it.
We stopped for a little lunch break. And by the way, we've got so much food with us. In here there's even more, and in the trunk also, because groceries are very expensive in Norway, as everything. And this here will be our lunch for today. I prepared this in Germany.
Yummy! Thank you!
Enjoy!
Thanks, you too.
We are now on our way to another cool spot, but the ride there is hell. If you struggle with a weak stomach, nothing for you. I have a strong stomach and I'm like,
The horrific ride led us to this starting point of the hike to Kjeragbolten. It's a very special place. We're very excited for that one because this is like a rock inside of two cliffs and it should look epic, and I'm very excited for it. It takes, I think, 5 kilometers to go one way and it's already almost 5 in the afternoon, so we have to walk now. Luckily we're here very far up north, so the sunset won't be before 11 in the night. That's a bonus, but we have to start walking anyways. Let's go.
To be honest, I'm a bit scared to reach the end of the hike. Before we went here, I told myself that I will definitely go on this stone, but now that we are so close, I already get wet palms just thinking about it. We will see later if I make it. This is steep. What the? Sven is testing his new camera for the very first time on this trip. And the scenery couldn't be nicer. And the model couldn't be cuter. Sag mal. Show us your new camera. Cool. Good?
Yeah.
The hike is very exhausting, I would say, because it's like this most of the time. But But I forgot how much fun it actually is to go hiking, and you get rewarded with such a nice scenery all the time. So beautiful. While we are having a little drink break, Felix decided to cool down on some snow. By the way, you just need to follow the red tees. As you can see there and over there, it's very easy.
The last part of the trail is snow only, even though it's June right now. And there it is. I'm so nervous right now because I'm about to go onto the Kjeragbolten, this rock. I'm a little afraid, but once I'm here I have to do it, right? I think it goes down 800 meters straight, so I should watch my step.
I was too scared to go on there. I didn't even think about it. Otherwise I couldn't have enjoyed it. Yeah, but we will probably Photoshop the three of us onto the rock. So if you saw a thumbnail with us, it's Photoshop.
This is Sven from the future. To sum up this whole trek, you have to start it here at the parking at Kjerag. It's the only parking in the area. And then you go on the hike. It takes around 10 kilometers both ways. If you're fit, you should make it in 4 to 5 hours. And you have to cross 3 mountains to get to the spot, but it's all worth it. And by the way, the parking costs 300 krona for a normal car. That's around 25 euros. And I think Felix wants to go another round.
Not done yet?
Felix, you crazy or what? Hey!
Okay guys, that's it from our first 1.5 days in Norway. We will stay much longer and we will film many more videos.
We really hope you like this video. We will upload our next adventure from Norway next week, so stay tuned, subscribe to the channel.
And give it a thumbs up if
Yeah.
you liked it. Okay. See you!
Ciao,
Now
ciao.
we just have to hike down a bit more and find a place to sleep.